Everybody now. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Happy Monday from JKJ. It's Jeremy, Katy, Josh at Denver's Mix 100, broadcasting live out of our studios in Lone Tree, Colorado. Last day of March, you guys.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, boy. Can you believe it now?
Oh, that
Flew
sure
by.
did flew by.
It did
Yes,
flew by,
It sure
didn't
did
it?
flew by, didn't it?
It'd be fluing by like crazy. Hey, if you want to watch us live, we are streaming on YouTube. Just search Mix 100 Denver on YouTube. It's all brought to you by our partners at Safeway, and you can take the show wherever you go today with our app. It's free. Tap that app in the App Store. It's Mix 100 Denver. Get it on your phone and your tablet, and boom, JKJ is with you wherever you go today. Did you guys have a good weekend?
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah, it was decent for sure. Things started fun for me on Friday night with that courtside game there at the Nuggets.
You looked
Dude.
pretty fancy.
That's awesome.
It was
Yeah.
pretty nice. It was a lot of
Yeah.
fun.
You were high rolling, buddy.
I was. I tell you, I felt really classy rolling up and getting into that Club Lexus there at Ball
Yeah.
Arena.
Gosh.
I have never been in there before,
pretty
and
cool.
you feel pretty darn special
Oh,
while
yeah.
you're in
Pretty
there.
cool.
And you were rocking the J's, so you fit in
Yeah.
perfectly.
I had my Michael Jordan shoes on,
Yes.
or
Aren't
Air
you?
Jordans, as they say, right? Or what do I call them? I don't even know.
Just Jordans.
Rocking the J's.
Just
That's
Jordans. Yeah,
Air
rocking the
Gordon,
J's. That's even
but
better.
Yeah, rocking the J's. And aren't you glad you did a little shopping trip beforehand so you were ready?
Yeah,
Aren't you glad?
I guess. Yeah.
I mean, you didn't want to
Yeah.
show up in just your loafers.
No, you don't want to be in
You know?
loafers.
You don't
or-
want that.
No. But you do feel like you're kind of hoity-toity when you roll up to that Club Lexus and you're right there by the
Yeah.
valet and everybody's
Oh, yeah.
parking their $100,000 cars. And then if you're not familiar, you just go in and they give you a little wristband and everyone is dressed very nice and you can just have at it. They've got a really nice buffet of food set up, really, really good food, open bar, and you just sit and pig out for a little bit before the game.
Oh, how nice.
The game was at 7, so we showed up at 5:30 just to hang
Yeah.
out and
Smart.
partake.
Smells like caviar in there, right?
Yeah, like fresh carved meats is what it smelled like.
Oh, yummy.
The former mayor was in there, Wellington Webb. I saw
No
him.
way.
I saw a lot of just people that you knew were big in the community. So it
Yeah.
is a little intimidating, but then I was like,
Okay.
screw it, I'm here too. Whatever.
Yeah.
So
I
do you
deserve to
guys.
be here. Yeah, there you
Yeah.
So that's where the important people hang out. At
Pretty
the
much.
games.
Yeah.
At Ball Arena.
Yeah, you're in Club Lexus. And then you can
All
walk
right.
right down the tunnel that all the players come out of. You can watch them going back and forth in the tunnel and
that's
warming
fun.
up. That's always fun.
Yeah, I do love that.
And then you get to your seat and you've got a little person there with that'll take your order whenever you want and bring you things. You can go back to Club Lexus whenever you want and use the bathroom, get some popcorn, some candy, whatever you want. It's
How
so
fun.
nice. It's going to be so hard going back to regular seats after
Oh,
that,
yeah.
you know? Even
Yeah.
our company suite,
Yeah.
like this was even better than
Oh,
the company
yeah.
suite.
Now you're spoiled.
Absolutely, yeah.
So my son had a heck of a time. You know, he was just mesmerized the entire time.
Well, yeah. I mean, we were talking about it. That is a huge core memory for Reed. Like,
Yes.
he's going to remember that for the rest of his life.
Yep.
When he's your age, he's going to be telling his
Sure.
friend about that one time he sat courtside. Like,
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
yes. That's
And we were
so
right by the
neat for
tunnel where the
him.
Jazz came out, so he even was high-fiving all the Jazz as
Well,
they
he
came
can't-
out. And then he was
come
like,
on, Reed.
"Eh,"
I
you
know, right? He's like, I'm just excited. I
Yeah.
don't know what I'm doing.
Well, I wanted to ask you at the courtside level. I mean, how crazy? They're huge. Those
Yeah.
you
They're
don't
so
really-
big, you
don't
don't
realize
know.
that, and then you're like,
They're
so
these
tall.
dudes are 6'11" plus.
See, they are gigantic
Well,
when you're
'cause
down
even
there.
like Jamal Murray, everyone says he's short, but he's 6'4".
Yeah.
Like he's taller
Yeah.
than the average human. You
Yes.
know, so
Also-
they are still really big.
You
Yeah.
got to see that massive half-court shot by
I
the
know.
Joker.
Well,
That's what I told him. I
Well-
was like, that half court shot.
Were
he-
you in the bathroom?
Well, there were, what was that, like a minute or less left there in
Yeah.
the second?
Did you
Yes.
not see it?
Reed's like, let's go back and get some snacks before
No.
everybody's piling back into Club Lexus. So that one's on him.
Oh.
So we got up with about a minute left and walked back to go get snacks and stuff.
Gosh dang it, Reed.
And we missed that.
And then you're in
We
there, and
missed
you hear the crowd joke.
One
go
of the
crazy.
top 5 longest shots for him.
Yes.
And
62 feet.
Yeah, it was a
And
bummer.
you missed it. Oh,
I know.
gosh.
Oh
I
my
was like,
god!
oh,
Yeah, you got
no.
to see the replay. That's
Yeah,
fine.
we saw the replay. And you know what? We made up for it because it was Rocky's birthday, and all the mascots were there.
That was funny.
I love that. Yeah.
You sent us a picture, and I was like, "What the heck is Dinger doing
Yeah,
there?"
Dinger was there.
What's going on here?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
But we had a good
man.
time. It was just a lot of fun. Fun little night with my son, and I hope to be back someday. I really do. There
You
was
just got to stick around for another 20
For the next
years.
20 years.
one of my biggest observations. Oh, should I say this? Should I talk about it? I probably could.
Yeah.
Because it's all the
Do it.
hoity-toity people down there,
yeah.
and everyone's all done up.
Yes.
Nicole that night, she's like, "How was it? How was the people watching?" And I was like, "There were so many fake boobs."
Oh, yeah.
I was
yeah.
like, the amount of fake breastises that were
Yes.
in plunging V shirts. I was like, it was insane.
Oh, yeah.
It was awesome.
That's where you show them off, though, courtside.
yeah.
Pretty much.
Well, I think
I was like, where do I look?
The balls, the basketballs.
So many basketballs.
There you go. Yeah.
So many basketballs.
So many giant breasts. So,
It's a fashion show at Nuggets games, man. I mean, it
it's
really is.
something, buddy.
Yeah.
I just
It's
wanted
something.
to see, what did Reed say to all of
I
that?
don't know. I saw him peeking.
He's like, I became
I
a
saw him
man
peeking.
Friday night.
Oh
I'm
my
uncomfortable.
gosh, I know, right, Dad? I don't know where
I'm
to look.
uncomfortable. Either do I, son.
Yeah.
Either
I
do
don't
I.
really care
about
Don't tell
basketball
your
anymore.
mother. Don't tell your mother.
There's Aaron Gordon. Let's look at him.
Gosh. I also saw some pictures over the weekend from Yacht Rock birthday party that you were at. What was that all about?
That was so much fun. So our friend Leah, who's friend of all of us here on the show, she had a big birthday shindig that she had with her best friend Aaron. So it was like a double birthday party for two people. There were over 100 people at this Yacht
Whoa.
Rock party. It
Ooh,
was
wow.
insane.
She's fancy.
And we showed up. First of all, that food was so good. I have
What'd
to
she
go
have?
back to West Main Tap Room. So we had a happy hour there once.
We did.
And they have fried chicken that will blow your socks off. I'm not kidding. Like actual fried chicken. And it was gluten-free. And so for some reason, I had to take it upon myself. Are you sure this is gluten-free? I need another piece. We need to discuss
we
this.
gotta keep- I need to
had
investigate
3 pieces
further.
of fried chicken discussing if it was gluten-free or not. But oh my gosh, that was like some of the best fried chicken I've ever had in my life. Like I will be back for that. And then she had little sliders and spinach artichoke dip, but she had a whole spread. And then cupcakes that were like not your average cupcakes. Like they did it up pretty big. Oh my, we were just like,
well, it
the
better be since
whole-
you had to pay to go to this birthday
I know,
party.
but it was worth it because it was so much fun. She had all these party favors. I mean, people we hadn't seen in a while. But my biggest thing was we showed up and there were these two guys hanging out. And at first we thought that they were like the adult entertainment, because they looked like that. They were so cute. And we're like, oh my gosh. And then all of a sudden they needed a place to sit. So Dustin and Nick came to sit over at our table and they sat down. We talked with these guys the whole night. And I was all about Nick. I'm like, I like you. I had the unbearable Aries energy. Like I was like, I can't lose. I thought I was going to marry this guy. Like you should have seen me talk to him. Like I was just like all about it. I had so much confidence. Like
Yeah.
I don't know where the heck it came from, but I was all about this guy. And then when we were leaving, one of my friends who was recently talking to a girl, I asked him, I was like, well, did you get her number? And he told me, he's like, you don't do that anymore, Katie. You follow each other on Instagram. And so that was stuck in my head. And so I asked this guy before I left, I was like, so do you have an Instagram? And he's like, yeah, I'm not really on it a whole lot, but that comment seemed to like shift our dynamic. And he didn't, I don't know about me asking for his Instagram, what it was, but we followed each other on Instagram.
Oh.
And then I got so excited because I thought I was going to marry this man that I messaged him right when I got home.
Oh,
I
no.
know. That
Oh,
was
boy.
my problem.
I love you,
got
Nick.
I got too
I love
excited.
you.
But I was like, I just like talking to you so much. I was like, I'd really like to go get coffee or something. And then I sent that at night, right? Like I got home, I sent that, and then I went to bed. And I woke up the next morning and he hadn't messaged me back. But he saw my message
say
like
seen?
20 minutes after I sent it. I know.
Oh,
But then
boy.
he did eventually message me back later and he's like, yeah, I think maybe we could go get some coffee. And I was
He
like,
thought she was hammered.
"Oh, I know. He
That was a
totally probably
courtesy.
thought,
Yeah, never to be heard from
maybe-
again.
Maybe we could
You have
go
to
get
show us a
coffee.
picture.
He is so cute.
He's a good
Is he
looking
pretty
dude. I saw
dreamy?
a picture
I
of him.
showed
yeah.
Josh
I
a
wanna see
picture of
him.
him. I was like, this
He's
is the
tall
guy
and big
I
and
was
strong.
hitting on all night long. He probably doesn't like me, but boy, I was all about him. So, but
But
I
he
know
was
what
there-
it is.
I hate to say that. I mean, I don't know. This is a legit question. He was there with another guy. Was he just gay?
No.
Is he gay?
He's single. Like
Okay.
they were both single. We were talking to him and stuff, and we were talking about how sucky dating is out there and stuff. So I don't know. Like there may be a chance, but I was just a little unbearable last
So you're
week.
saying-
I
So
was
you're
shooting-
saying there's a chance.
I
He's
was
like,
shooting
not
my
really.
shot so much last week. I don't know what it was about me, but yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, you got to take your shots, girl.
I know you do.
We got to end that 16th month
You-
dry spell.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Uh-huh.
Like, right?
The worst he can say
Exactly.
is maybe.
Yeah.
And he did.
He sat on that one for a minute.
No,
Oof.
He's like, who was this?
I know. He totally did. He saw it. He didn't message
What do
me
I say?
back.
What do I say? What do I say?
How do I politely say no?
I want to see his picture on the break.
I will. I'll show you his picture.
All right,
So,
there you go.
Okay.
Josh,
Good weekend, man. It was a good weekend.
Sorry, Josh.
No, honestly,
My stories are long sometimes.
you
I'm
guys
so sorry.
you guys had a better weekend. Those were the stories. It was a good weekend for me.
excellent.
Yep.
Right on.
Yep.
We've got a trending report coming up in just a few minutes. A lot of local stuff, including how much money Buc-ee's has been raking in. We'll do that and more coming up in trending. Right now, first check of traffic.